Hi guys, it's me Jace, and welcome to another tutorial. Then this time we are going to give you a bracelet called Diva Twist. Oops. Diva Twist. Okay. It's actually quite cute. It's a bracelet sent in to me, designed by Blooming or B underscore loom underscore ing. So it's a play of words. So B Looming is a very good loomer. She also likes to create her own bracelets. So in case you guys are interested to know more about her and her designs, you can follow her. That's Blooming. B underscore loom underscore ing. She is actually very, very good. Okay? So give her a follow. And here is her bracelet called Diva Twist, and it's actually very easy, and you will only use you will use just a good number of bands, not too much. So you will see how it's done right now. For this bracelet you need one. You can work with one loom kit, but for me I'm going to use two because I want a full wrap as always. But with this one you can do just half if you want, and then just put extensions. Okay, so we are going to start, and for this one I am going to be using three colors. I am going to be using the black version from Rainbow Loom. I am also going to, no, here's the black. Cha-cha! It's silver and black. So, and then I'm going to use the silver and red. Also, silver and red. And then I'm going to use the gold. The gold. So, what we are going to do now is we will start putting the perimeter bands. And for the perimeter bands, I'm thinking of going for the black and silver. Yeah, let us do black and silver. Okay, so this one has the most generic manner of putting perimeter bands, and just like any perimeter band, you simply go straight up all the way. So it's that simple. And for a full wrap, I think you might need to make about, say, about 25 links maybe. And when I say link, it's these 2, 3, 4, 5, 25, because this one I made about, this is 20 links and it only reaches up to there. It's a bit tight, so I think 25 might be the best, because that's one link, one link, one link. So about 5 more, I think it will fit perfectly around my wrist, or 23. So why don't we try 23 links, no? And then maybe we'll see if it'll fit around my wrist perfectly. So you will see. Okay, so this one, you go all the way up, okay, until you reach 23 links, and then on the 23rd you just go in again in the center. So it's basically the same as this, and then you close it like that. So okay, so just put the sides all the way up, and I'll be back in a few seconds. Hi, I'm back. Okay, so now we've placed the bands on the perimeter, and now we are going to do the center, and it's also just going to be a single chain. Okay, so all you have to do is, for the single chain we will be using gold, and all you have to do is to just go up straight all the way up. There's nothing special about the placement of the bands. Just go straight up. Okay, sorry if you think that I look weird when I put my bands. Yeah, I do, because I push my bands all the way down like that, and then I push it all the way down as well, because I don't like to double back. I'll go back again after, and then I'll push down everything one by one. This way I'm saving time, and they're already down there. So in case you're as OC as I am, that is a very good method. Okay, so as an example shows, okay, it just goes all the way up, and you go all the way up to the end, all the way here. Okay, so I'll be back. I'll just put all the bands in the middle all the way up. Give me a couple of seconds. And there it is. Okay, So we've placed all the bands in the middle, all the way up, okay, to the top peg. So it's just a single chain, okay. So now what you got so far are your perimeter bands going all the way up and your middle bands all the way up. And now we move on to the last step. So it's actually very fast and easy, okay. And for the last step, we are going to do the center bands, which are going to be in in an X configuration. So all you have to do is to get your band on this last peg going up diagonally to the other end. See, this goes all the way there. Then you go from the bottom all the way up to the other end again. So it's just really across, it's nothing special. So you continue again from that peg going up, crossing to the other side, okay. Then you go from this side going up to the other end. See, very easy. So one more time, go up like that, and then you continue with the other one going the other side. So just make sure you do the same sides all the time so that it's not confused, okay. Bracelet might get confused. Just kidding. Okay, so obviously you can tell it's a very easy pattern, and I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, actually it's just 2 seconds. My favorite line. I'll see you in 2 seconds. So we've done the X's all the way up to the end. Okay, so it's all complete now. Yay, we can now start. So turn the loom around. Okay, so now that you've turned it, you're going to put your cap band, the James band. Okay, so the cap band, I do it 3 times so that it's thick, okay, because when it's 2, I'm not sure, I don't know, maybe with the Persian it might be, oh yeah, it's more resilient. But then again, just to be sure, when you put it in your C-clip, I do it 3 times so it's thick enough, okay. And then you go inside and wrap it around just like that. Okay, so you got your cap band there now. Okay, so the first thing you need to do, hold on, let me check my notes. I gotta make sure to check my notes, otherwise I might make a mistake. Okay, better to be safe than sorry, otherwise you guys might think I'm a cuckoo. Okay, so anyway, the first step that we are going to do is to loop the middle chain one by one. We do that one by one, okay, not all the way up. So you go inside the cap band, you get that first band of the middle chain, and then you just loop it upwards, just like so. Ooh, the hot water is whistling. Okay, and then that is going to be followed by the side bands, which you will just be looping outwards, just like a regular perimeter. So you go that way, see? Okay, then you get the other one and you go to the other side. This is the fourth tutorial that I'm recording for the day, so please pardon me if you can hear my voice getting very tired. I am actually getting very tired, so this is how I sound now. Is that okay? I'm just kidding. I'm actually really tired. So anyway, so we've looped the 3 bottom bands, and now we will go to the center, and what you do is different. You see this band in the middle, okay? You pull a bit and then you bring it up to that peg across, so diagonally. See? So it actually goes to that side. And the same thing with the one underneath. You bring it over that peg and to the other side. Jada! Luckily, our bands are very stretchy, so it's not difficult. And then you go into the first peg on the left side, dig under and get that perimeter band there, and then you loop it to the side. I'm sorry, to the middle. You don't loop it to itself, you bring it to the middle. And see, wait, I'm just straightening it up because it's twisted, and you know me and my obsession to untwisting bands. There you go. Do the same on the other side. Get that perimeter band and bring it to the center. Shada! See? Okay? So that's it. That's basically your steps. Okay? So again, let us repeat. Step 1. Get the middle band. Bring it back to itself. Okay? And then you go to the middle. That peg where you loop, you get that first band that you see, the lower, sorry, well, lower, do I say lower, or let's just say the one that's right under the peg. Okay, so the first band that's right under the peg, you get it, and then you put it up on diagonally. You get the next one at the bottom, and then you pull it a bit as well, and then you put it diagonally. You pull it because you want to get it, you know, to get you get some slack on it, so when you pull it, it has enough space and it won't break. And then the next step is you go to the perimeter again. I yawned, sorry. And then you bring it to the center. There. Okay. Then you go to the other side as well. And then you bring that band to the center. Jajan! Okay. Then you go in there and get that gold band or that middle band and bring it up and over. Okay. Step 1. So sorry, I confused you, I guess. That middle band is the step 1. So that is step 1. Okay. Okay. And then I'm getting sleepy. Okay, go and bring the middle bands out. Get the middle band out. And then you bring in your perimeter again. Actually, it's just 3 steps. We will count it again after this so that you are able to follow. There. Okay? So, we will just keep doing that until the end of the loom. So I will repeat it one more time. I will repeat the steps one more time. It's just 3 steps. Okay? Step 1, you go into the middle peg and you get that bottom band. I call this part the spine all the time so that there's a distinguishing term for the perimeter bands in the middle. This is the spine. So step 1 is you get the band in the middle, and then where you loop is the step 2, which is you get the red band or you get the middle, the cross bands, and then you get the one at the bottom and you bring it up diagonally, and then you get the next one, you bring it up diagonally. Okay, and then you go to the perimeter and bring up that perimeter to the center. Bring up that perimeter to the center on both sides. That's your 3 steps. It's so easy. Okay, one last time. So just before I take a break, I will go into the center for step 1. Bring up that spine band, and where you stop is step 2. You get that first diagonal band, and then you bring it up diagonally to the peg on top on the right. And then you get the next band, you bring it up to that top left. And then your last step is you go into the sides, get that perimeter band, and bring it to the center. Okay, sorry. Untwist, untwist, untwist yourself. Okay, and get that perimeter band and loop it up. to the center. There. So I guess I'll be going back. I'll be coming back, rather, after the break. And just so you know, me energize myself with warm milk. So that's me. Your growing boy is having warm milk while I am doing my tutorial. Okay, so I will be back in a few seconds and I will see ya. So we've already finished looping all our bands and we have reached the end of our loom. And let me show you. This is how it's supposed to look. There. So before we end it, let me just show you. So we looped the last one going up the center. We will now loop the last two perimeter bands going to the center, just like that. Okay, so we will now lock it. Yay, we're done. Okay, so you all know my style, getting two bands in the C-clip. Hey, oh, that is the second time it happened to me today. Let's get one more. Okay, and just pick that one up later. So you put the bands in the C-clip already, so they're ready. Okay, and then you go into that middle and pick up the end of those bands, and then you pull it in there, then you just get it on your C-clip. Cha-chan. Okay, and it's locked. Wahoo! Wahoo! Yay! We can now remove it from the loom. And with this one, I think we can somehow use our hands. You can still rip it off in a way, but you have to do it carefully because it's a bit tight, really. So, since it's tight, I'm going to do it one by one. I actually find it too tight, so sorry. I have to do it like this. Okay? So, just to be safe, because you might just ruin your bracelet and sayang naman. So there. So we'll do it slowly and surely, just to be sure. I'm grabbing onto my bar pins because they're a bit tight. Oops. I'm getting caught in the middle. I hate this part because it really stretches the bands, and I don't like it when the bands are stretched. Not so nice. I don't like it. It affects the balance of how the bands lay out, and the bands should look as good as possible all the time. Spick and span and balanced and well stretched on all sides. Equal tension is very important. Okay, so let me see. I think we can, yeah, it's much better to just pull it off slowly, because that way it doesn't get pulled from underneath. So this way is a little bit better. It's not gonna break anyway because these are medieval and Persian bands. Oh, sorry, these are all Persian bands, so they are very nice to work with. So there you have it. Ooh, that looks nice. I actually like it a lot. See how nice that looks. No, and the way that I see it, it's better if you keep the sides a little bit open like that. So all you have to do is just pull a little. It looks nice that way. See, you can actually wear it in a way that it is loose compared to when it is tight. When you pull it, like when you tug on it, That's also okay if you don't want these round parts to come out. But I feel like it looks nice. It actually makes the bracelet look more unique. So you might want to do it that way. Think I prefer it that way. For these bands at least. Maybe because it works for these bands. See how nice? A nice, oh. That's your Diva Twist bracelet. Like it a lot. See? There you go. The Diva Twist. And this is how it looks on pastel. Not pastel, sorry. I mean on opaque. I like it more with the metallic and Persians. It works so much better. And I think this is exactly my length. See? Perfect. And my light died. Okay, well, I guess that's it for me for now. I will come back again for the next tutorial, and hopefully you will try the Diva Twist, okay? This has been Jason, and once again, you can follow me on Instagram, and I will see you in my next tutorial. Please don't forget to hashtag Diva Twist Bracelet and jaysalvarez, okay? So excited to see what you're going to be doing. And by the way, don't forget that this Diva Twist was created by B_looming, B_loom_ing. Okay? So, we'll see you, and bye for now. Smile!